Hey, this is me building and strategizing my 400k per year profit solo consulting business right in front of your eyes. And what you're watching right here is a daily video series that always follows the exact same framework. I always start by answering some questions. This means that you can ask any question that you might have down below in the comment section, and then I'll answer your question in tomorrow's video. Then I'll run you through business stats, which is basically just me tracking the growth of my social channels and also the cash revenue and cost of my business. Then I'm running through my to-do list, what I did today. And then last but not least, I do some live strategy where I'm basically just brainstorming on how I'm planning to get to $1 million a year in personal profit. Right now I'm pacing around $500,000 this year in profit. So this is my journey towards doubling it so that I can get to $1 million a year by following the rules that I've set for this business year. I've already taken a few of my other coaching offers to more than 100k per month. But this time I'm doing it a little bit differently. So I'm excited that you're here because this is the daily channel that you're watching. I need to adjust. There we go. It's good. Yeah, it looks good. Nice. So I always go into community and then I basically just find a comment, for example, from Axhat. Good to see you again, bro. And then I answer it, for example. So if you have any questions, drop them. That's all I can say. He says, if I join your consulting, will you help me set up a done with you for podcasting for VCs and SaaS? Oh, bro. Any other person would say, yes, bro, I'll help you do anything. I need you to DM me, bro, on Instagram or something with way more context. I've answered a few of your questions, so I feel like I know your business a little bit. That's the cool part of doing this series, when you ask a lot of questions and are engaged. But bro, I need some more context with your current business situation, how much money you're making, your profit, case studies, where you see your business in the short term and in the long term, and also the bottlenecks that you're facing. Because based on that, I know if I can help you or not, right? It's so incredibly important for me that I work with few but the right clients, and the only way that it becomes a good partnership for both parties is that if I can actually help you, right? Because then you move your business and you make more money than you paid me, and then you stick around, and then I don't have to worry about signing clients. I can just work with you. So give me some more context, bro. Like, it's very important for me that I work with the right people, and that's the phase that I'm in business right now. I don't want to focus on volume. I want to focus on the right clients. So send me a message, bro, with some more context. I appreciate you commenting here and just being straight up. Then I have my really good friends here, Vince Oprah. Thank you so much, bro, for congrats. I'm assuming it for the video with me doing my August numbers. And then we also have a friend, I would say, one of my Espen, who's a good previous client, I can probably say. So he's a good guy, and he's always saying that watching my vids is a part of of daily non-negotiable, and probably with his partner Seb. So shout out, boys, thank you. Not any questions today, which is completely fair. Some days there are many questions and others there are not. And I also answered quite a lot of questions the last few days. So it's all right. Next thing is business stats. So daily updates is at 531. And my main YouTube channel is sitting at 6,526. So let's run it up with a new month, huh? 6526. My Instagram is currently sitting on 20,814. Daily updates 531. And then revenue and cash. And now your mind is gonna be blown here, because I've actually decided that moving forward, I don't want to track daily cash and revenue. So yeah, we can, like today, not a lot of questions. We can run through like my thought process there in the strategy session of the video, which is just like right after the to-do list. So I'm not going to be filling this out anymore, and I'll give you a run through to why. But for my to-do list, what I did today is that I recorded a podcast. Then I had a status call every first Tuesday of every month. I always have a long call with my agency partners where we run through all clients, we set goals for all clients, we delegate tasks, what we need in order to hit the goals that we set for the clients. So it's a very good call where we just run through everything. If you don't know, I also own a marketing agency. It's called New Season, and right now we're working with 7 coaches where we basically operate them and do it for them. So very nice. For strategy, let's talk about why I'm shifting a little bit away from the the daily tracking of revenue and cash and cost. It's I think it's it's actually just for personal reasoning, I would say. I think like money content and money in terms of like headlines and drawing people in and how much money you make, it's not really something that myself, I'm not really drawn towards it anymore. I think I have been very drawn towards money, and I always saw it as like huge proof of concept with people doing way bigger numbers than me. And I also do think that you should have some transparency when it comes to sharing your numbers, especially when you're like me, a business consultant, because why would people listen to me if I can't even run my own business, you know? But I don't want it to be a central point of these videos where I show you how much money I make and how much I spend, because I would much rather make sure that these videos are valuable in another way than me showing you how much money that I make. I'm happy to keep people posted on if I get new clients or renewals, or if I'm like making investments into my business, but like tracking how much money I spend on Google Workspace, like $10, and then I get a client payment plan and an agency payment. It's just, I didn't really like it. I thought in the beginning it was like transparency, and I also think that it has been a cool journey, but I don't really like it. Like what I like to share is more like these posts that I do on my Instagram, where I do like a monthly recap, because then it's like, hey, here are my business and the numbers for the month, and then like reflection and what made the month good or bad, what am I working towards, these things. I like that structure a lot more than doing it every single day. So that's the thought process towards it. I don't know what you think. Like the goal is for people to be here and watch these videos because they learn something from other people getting their questions answered. The goal shouldn't be that people tune into these videos to see how much money that I make. Like then, like you should work on your own business instead of checking in on what I'm doing in my business. You should use these videos as asking me questions and hopefully learning something, because I can fix your shit in real time, you know. So that's the thought process there. I don't want to do that anymore. So maybe I go back to it. Maybe I feel like people are missing it too much, or I feel like maybe I'm missing the aspect of tracking it or whatever. But for now, no thank you. So hope that makes sense, people. Also, I was kind of like contemplating actually a little bit today versus if I should also continue the daily updates. Now I'm just like very transparently just like taking you behind the curtains, which is the whole point of this series, right? Of like my decision making process. I think like I spend around 30 minutes every day in these videos for like executing them, which is like typically around 18-20 minutes, and then creating the thumbnail, writing out the description, coming up with the title, and then posting. So it's not really a lot, and I do think that if I look at the analytics, I'm pretty happy about like the average watch time that I'm getting in terms of the input that I'm putting in, right? So yesterday was like 10 hours. So it's like around 8 hours per day that people spend on watching this channel. If I look at my main YouTube channel, that was like kind of what I was contemplating, is that 30 minutes a day, right, is like 3.5 hours. And if I put in 3.5 hours, let's be honest, I could probably make a main channel video, and all my main channel videos gets a lot more views in watch time versus daily updates, you know. Like daily updates would probably be like 50 or 60 hours in watch time, and you can see these videos are like outperforming that like a lot, you know. So I do think that there might be, I don't know, but I've decided that it's also different parts of the funnel, right? Like I think if you look at a customer funnel like this, I think daily updates is like around here, a YouTube channel is around here, in terms of like longer form content is more middle of funnel, whereas daily updates is way more bottom of funnel. And then up here, to getting new people in, you typically have ads, right? And then you have short form content, typically that tracks people in. Of course, YouTube can also be top of funnel and can also be bottom of funnel. But I do think that it's about understanding the different roles of each platform and also each channel. So I think it just becomes a matter of time for me to prioritize and make sure that I can keep up with main channel, short form, daily updates, program, clients. And right now it's just been program and clients has been like the only two focus points. Short form content has been neglected a lot, and it's like only been written posts. And then main YouTube channel videos has just been too big of like projects to get done while managing all the other things here that was like higher priority. And then I made up daily updates for like a kind of like a substitution almost for main YouTube videos. And then so I think it's just about me getting back on track with the main YouTube channel, because then this channel will also thrive a lot more on the daily updates, because the only way that I get people onto daily updates is sometimes from main channel to daily updates. So I think that's my thought process right now in terms of how I'm allocating my time and then making the most, because my business and my funnel and the way that I do things is heavily built around content assets, which means that I'm spending X amount of hours creating content pieces that then should be able to leverage my time in a way where I get many more hours back, because I can reach so many amazing people and potential clients with videos and content pieces, right? So that's the thought process there. So yeah, I appreciate you watching this video. I will I'll probably continue because I like it, and but I just need to get done with the program, basically. Restructure my mentorship offer a little bit, because 2 calls a month with clients is also tearing me in terms of energy, because I'm spending like 18-20 hours a week on calls, which really hurts my creative energy, because I really want to make sure that I'm really present on these calls. So I need to fix those 2 bottlenecks, which will allow me to free up more time for content, and the biggest priority there is YouTube, then short form, then daily. So it's kind of interesting how September here will unfold, especially also with me moving and attending some personal stuff. So I think September will be a slow month for business, because I am prioritizing some stuff in my personal life. And then I think October will be a really good month, where like really back to the roots and having the program also done. And then I'm gonna like be focusing more on acquisition from that moment on. And when I say acquisition, it's not like sales calls and these things. It's more like proving and showing all of the results that I've built over the last year here with Digital Coffee, with case studies and learnings and models and frameworks and all of these things that have been reserved for clients only. So I appreciate you watching this video today. Today was a little bit more reflection, and because there wasn't that many questions, which is all good, but I hope you enjoyed it as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see each other tomorrow.